Alright, I've noticed that there are not a lot of Monster Warlord guides, tutorials, or in general, Monster Warlord videos, period, uh, on YouTube, Twitch, or any other form of social media. So I was going to try to break down for beginners, starting out with beginners, a guide on how to level and acquire monsters. This is a monster acquire game. Um, I'll have to make multiple videos. There's quite a bit to all of this now. It's a lot more complex than when it first started. But for rookies who have not played at all, period, in general, you've probably dumped the mass quantity of your stats into stamina, which in my opinion, is wrong. I leveled very fast. I'm 360, max is 420, and I did this in only a couple months. Um, you don't have to spend real money. I didn't. The only thing I have spent real money on, period, the entire time I've played, which I still have, is the Warlord package. That plus my monster currently, I only have a 10-second recharge time on my energy before it refills, and that has helped me tremendously. But here we go. So if you're doing stamina build, really the only benefit you get as a low level is you get to attack the world boss, and at that, all you're going to get for attacking the world boss, at most, is probably you're going to hit 20%, which means you're going to get 4 elders and 30 gems. That's great, but you're not getting a whole lot. I'm energy build, and in the guild, not hard to find one. Ours is level 8, so we get a buff for that. I already have the buff active. Plus you go to the shop, and you can get these radars, I believe, from the Tower of Masters. Now, the Tower of Masters will probably get hard to you at some point. The way for you to beat Tower of Masters, once it starts getting too difficult, is you have to stack monsters, meaning if you have multiples of the same monster, then that monster in Tower of Masters becomes stronger. Also, you want to use plus monsters instead of regular ones. But I will show you the questing that I do with both of those buffs active. This is also something lower level people you need to do. Special dungeons, you can acquire 100 monsters a day. If you're not doing this, it's probably because you don't have enough time in your life, or alternatively because you're lazy as shit. Either way, this is how you get strong. If you can spend the time of day, usually I don't have the time to do it all in one setting, but if you can see on my top left of my screen where it says number of entries, 0 out of 100. You can do 100 of these a day and acquire 100 monsters. Mine's already halfway dead because I've been talking. So do those, and that will help you tremendously. It's bottom right of your screen, easily accessible. Now, as you just saw, I can get Supremes, which you're getting from your world boss, just from doing a quest. Not only that, but because of my guild buff and the radar, the chances of me finding monsters are ridiculously high. Like, I'm going to find either a rune or a monster in general on just about every quest. And also, with those two things active, my success rate is also extraordinarily high. This is not including any of the other things that I have. The other good reason for questing is not only are you leveling fast and you don't have to wait on a punch bag, which I'll explain that in a second if you don't know what that is, but you get quest items that help you progress as well. Let's see if I can give you an example. Like this. Some of these are really nice, some of them not so much. like the hero sword, attack and defense, that's really awesome. The golden cube, that's really awesome. Lucky dice, extra roulette spin, who doesn't want that? Some of these, not so much. An extra 100 monsters in battle, probably not going to need that too much, but you have to do it to be able to progress. Punch bags are what people with stamina do. And you go to a bounty board, and usually there's one up. There's not one currently, but it's someone who has dedicated an account to just spending a lot of health, and literally all you do is you attack them over and over. Not this guy, obviously, because he's the #1 player on Global Server 1. If you don't know who Reswar is, you probably don't play Launch the Warlord. But in the beginning, this is what you're going to want to do. Just do a lot of questing so that you can level up fast. I recommend that you do get 50 stamina so that you can do Tower of Masters, and also that allows you to use your stamina refills, and they're not a waste. I have 100 just because I don't want to use only 50 at a time. It's more convenient, and I get more hits on the boss. But yeah, that's a pretty good starting point for you guys. I'm going to make more videos explaining a lot more things, but for now, that's all I got time for. Yeah.